Careless. Ang ibig sabihin, walang pakialam. Sino naman ang taong walang pakialam na may-ari ng talent agency na ito? Balita ko, pogi, aktor, singer, Inglesero, take note, bata. Na-miss nyo na ba siya? O eto na. Wow! And it's James Reid! Uma-aura! Pwede ba maki-aura dito sa, photo bomber ako? O, di ba? That was always in my bucket list, to be in the same poster as the very young, the very pogi
We'll send you the
James
photos.
Reid. Please send me,
We'll
but
send you the
my part will be photoshopped. Okay, so, James Reid mula nang pumasok sa showbiz, pinag-usapan na kaagad, and then, parang lulubog lilitaw, ganon, parang kontrobersyal na hindi, bad boy or good boy, naughty or nice. Yan ang malalaman natin about James Reid, all throughout 1 hour with matching tour of Poblacion. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
In Tagalog, it's, handa na ba kayo?
Handa na.
So, let's strike a pose. And James Reid is in the house! Woo, woo, woo!
I love what you did to my restaurant.
I know, we messed it up. We messed it up big time. Actually, nandito tayo sa teritoryo niya. So, we're very happy to be here. I'm so impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a businessman.
I try.
You try? How old are you anyway?
I'm 30.
30? O,
Yes.
dapat lang naman siguro, no? Kasi naman, James, mukha kang 18.
I know.
Is that nice? Is that a good thing
No,
for
I
you?
wish I looked older.
Bakit?
I don't know. I've always wanted to look my age.
You've always wanted to look your age.
Yeah, I still get carded sometimes. They ask me for my ID.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, why do you look so good? Bakit ang pogi mo?
Oh, it's just makeup, lights, you know.
Oh, so
Fashion.
humble naman. I'm sure your parents are good looking.
Oh yes, they definitely are. I think I get my looks probably from my mom.
Your mom?
Sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry.
Talaga? Bakit? Okay, wait. Your mom is, what's her nationality?
My mom is Filipina. My dad is the Australian.
Okay.
Yeah, so Australian.
Brunette. He's
Filipino.
brunette. He's not
No,
like...
blonde.
He's blonde? Okay.
Well, gray now. He's gray now.
Okay. But you got your dark hair from your mom.
From my mom. Brown eyes from my mom.
Beauty queen ba yung mommy mo?
No, but she was a performer. She was a singer. She was a dancer. She used to perform in Japan. She was a choreographer. She did all the choreography for her group of dancers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aha, so that's where the talent comes from. The looks and the talent. Kaya naman pala you
I'm
credit...
so sorry, Dad.
Okay, teka muna. Para fair tayo, ano
Yes.
naman ang contribution ng dad mo sa'yo?
I grew up mostly with my dad, so you know, he did raise me. I think a lot of the values that I have come from him. You know, how I take care of my family. You know, I'm the breadwinner of my family, so I owe a lot to him. Yeah.
Really? So, what was the job of your dad?
Wow, he's done many things. He's done many things.
Aha, raketero.
Yes.
Okay.
He was in music, collecting music. He did that when he was younger. He owned clubs actually within Poblacion. Yeah, so I've been visiting Poblacion since I was a kid.
Totoo. Teka muna, pinanganak ka sa
Australia.
Sa Australia. But they're all here. You
Yes.
mean your dad is based here in Poblacion? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you still remember Australia? I mean, when you were there as a child?
I left when I was 16, but you know, I grew up most of my life in Australia, but I would visit once a year to the Philippines to visit my mom.
So, yung going back to your father, you said that he would take on all types of jobs. And what did you see? What did you learn from that?
He's very strong-willed. He's very intelligent, especially when it comes to business. And he would do anything to protect, you know, his family, me, my siblings, and I think that's where I really take after him.
When you say you're like breadwinner, what do you mean?
I started working at a very young age. What was I? I was 16 when I came out of Big Brother, and then from that point, you know, I joined show business. I had a lot of successful projects, the teleseries, the movies, and I was able to really take care of my family, my brothers and sisters, my dad, my mom. I didn't feel obligated to, I just really wanted to.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Parang nakikita mo na, oh, they're enjoying the income and they get a better life, so you just want to do more.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, masasabi ba natin na yun ang inspiration or driving force mo in working so hard and working continuously?
Yeah, I think it's definitely my dad. Hey, Dad.
Hey, James.
Hi.
Actually talking to you.
You're on the phone.
How are you? You okay?
Yes, I'm good. Before we moved to the Philippines, we were actually broke. We were actually bankrupt. And he was very, very sick. He spent 2 months in the hospital. And luckily he came out, but he told me he really wanted to come back to the Philippines. He really loves the Philippines.
Oh, he loves the Philippines.
Yes.
So there was hardship also in Australia.
Yes.
Oo.
Yeah, it was really difficult for him, but you know, even through all the struggles, he didn't make us feel like that we were having a hard time, which I think was really important. And when I moved to the Philippines, I didn't think we would be here for long because he was very sick. I thought maybe I'd be here only for a few months, maybe a year, but I ended up in PBB. And by the time I came out, he was much healthier. He was strong again. He could walk
That's
around.
great.
Yeah.
So it
I
wasn't
feel
like
it was-
cancer or anything?
He had multiple problems like heart attacks. There was a lot of things.
Okay.
But I'm very happy that I made that choice to move here.
Okay.
Because it opened up a whole world for
A
me.
new world.
And
Let's talk about, you know, life not being so perfect. And this is what it's all about, you know, talking about how similar we all are. Even if you're such a celebrity, pogi-pogi mo, lahat ng girls, you know, you're on TV. But meron din siya mga pinagdaanan, lalo na sa Australia, right? But then you decided to stay in the Philippines,
Yes.
right? Okay. So, andyan yung mga babaeng tumitili. It's a good problem. That's not a bad problem, di ba? Kesa naman, you're discriminated on because you're the only Asians in Australia. It's better to be the best-looking guy on campus. And then one day, naglalakad siya sa P. Burgos. Alam mo, teritoryo talaga niya ang Makati. Diyan siya sa P. Burgos, humahara-hara. Ano ginagawa mo sa P. Burgos? That was the in-party place then, right?
yes. Actually,
Okay.
it's not my territory. It's my dad's territory.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
So I would visit here a lot as a kid.
Okay.
And he had a business in this area. So I was walking through P. Burgos on the way to school. And a talent scout met me. And he said, "Hey, I like your look. Come with me to ABS-CBN."
Ganun lang?
Yes. And he gave me his card, but then, you know, I was just a shy kid from Australia. And I was just walking to school. I was 16, so I actually threw away the card. But then the next night, I was having dinner with my dad, also here in Poblacion. And he bumped into me again. And he spoke to my dad, and they convinced me to go to ABS. I went to ABS, and I got to meet Direct Lauren, director of PBB, and they really wanted me on the show. Within 2-3 days, I was inside the house.
Lumaki naman sa land down under ang next cutie housemate. Talented at mahilig sa maraming bagay, marunong maggitara.
My whole world turned upside down.
Yeah, but you must also be a decisive person. I mean, kahit naman anong pilit sa'yo, if you don't want to do it, they can't shove you into that house. You're also adventurous.
Yes, adventurous, very curious, and I think the main reason why I wanted to go to ABS or join PBB, I just wanted to meet people and make friends, because I was new in the Philippines, so I just wanted to meet people, wanted to belong somewhere, a group of friends, a place that I can call, my own.
Hindi lang housemate, siya'y naging winner! Yay!
Yes.
For the Pinoy Big Brother Teen Clash of 2010, big winner, James!
I was the winner, and then there was Ryan Bang, Devon, Fritzy, Ivan Dorsner, Brett Jackson. There were 6 of us.
Oh, ayun. Kasama ka pala sa grupong yon. I see. And the rest is history. Pero marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Una, puntahan muna natin ang isa sa mga teritoryo ni James dito sa poblasyon. And this area is the area where so many things happened in your life, right?
Yes.
Dito ka na-discover, naglalakad-lakad ka lang dyan sa
Yes.
Burgos right?
Yeah, it's like a full circle.
Full circle,
circle.
but Burgos is kinda, ang dami ng restaurant doon. Bakit kayo napunta dito sa poblasyon?
I'm very familiar with Poblacion,
Uh-oh.
and this is really where our market is.
Right.
So we wanted to, come into this area. It was during the pandemic, actually. But yeah, you know how it was during the pandemic.
Right.
Like walang trabaho, and it was a very scary time for a lot of people.
Correct.
So we just wanted to start businesses. Our first, employees, our first group was just mga friends namin, giving everyone work, something to work on, stay busy during the pandemic when there's not much.
And hanggang ngayon, pag dito kayo naglakad-lakad, malamang makita nyo si James, naglalakad-lakad pa rin.
Yes.
Oh, di ba?
Always.
That in itself is a tourist attraction. Okay, alamat, here we come. Wow. So this is Filipino.
Yes, this is a Filipino cuisine. It's like a gastropub.
So everything is antique, tribal.
Yes, so the theme is like very Filipino. There's alibata.
Alibata on
stairs.
the stairs, and these are
Yes,
all
very very
bulos,
tribal feeling.
Tribal, oo
Yeah.
nga. Wow! Ay, ang ganda. Lahat ng restaurants nyo, isa lang ang designer.
Yes,
Why?
same architect. She's a good friend of mine, Kat Incorporado. She's from Cebu.
Galing.
Great architect. She does all our concepts. Japonesa, Peruana, Alamat, HQ.
I think it makes sense para hindi siya magkapare-pareho. Right? Okay. You're enjoying being a businessman?
Yeah, it's fun, especially when you're doing with a group of people that are your friends.
And wow, I love the outdoors.
Yes, the alfresco dining of
I think
Alamat.
masarap dito pagka, ayan, November, December, di ba? Kasi medyo malamig na.
Yeah.
So you're really finding the Filipino in you.
Yes, this is actually my favorite concept out of all our other restaurants.
Because,
The food.
talaga.
Yes, I love
Anong
Filipino
favorite,
food.
tingnan mo na, anong favorite Filipino food mo?
Sinigang. Sinigang is my favorite. That's because my mom makes a really, really good sinigang.
Okay.
But here it's like bar chow, that kind of thing. Very Filipino food. Everything here, like yung mga inihaw, there's a crab fat sisig.
Wow!
Yes.
Crab fat sisig!
Yes,
Wow!
it's very yummy.
This portion is brought to you by Jim's 3+1 Coffee Mix.
Magandang araw, magandang araw. Magandang araw, magandang araw. Magandang araw, magandang araw. Magandang araw, magandang araw. Any time of the day, it's super saya. Lalo na kung si Ara lagi mong kasama. Magandang araw, magandang araw.
Pasiglahin ang araw ng linggo. Kayo'y maaantig.
Huwag mo ubusin ang luha mo sa wala dito.
Mapapaisip.
What are we gonna do?
Matatawa.
Why so much food? Even no money, no honey, we make utang-utang.
Mapapahanga. At mapapainda. Kasama si The King. Ang nag-iisang comedy king Dolphy.
Ano pangalan mo? Big po. Big po. Ano mo si Fernando po?
Tito Vic and Joey.
Mahirap ikwento, Vicky. Mahabang istorya.
At marami pang artista na kinagigiliwan noon magpahanggang ngayon. Sine Throwback. Tuwing linggo, alas 12 ng tanghali sa Net 25.
Mga problemang may kinalaman sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay.
Ano sa palagay niyo?
Katiwalian at korupsyon sa kung saan-saan.
Ano sa palagay niyo?
Kalusugan,
Ano sa palagay niyo?
edukasyon,
Ano sa palagay nyo?
hanap buhay.
Ano sa palagay nyo?
Ang daming
Wow, from PBB, imagine your journey, James Reid.
Yes.
From 16-year-old PBB winner and then now entrepreneur with that really nice Filipino restaurant. O hindi lang yun ang restaurant niya, pupuntahan natin lahat ng restaurant niya at kakainan natin lahat. Lagot ka.
Yes, yes.
Okay, but your PBB experience was really pivotal for you.
It changed my life. It showed me things I didn't know I could do before.
Like?
They pushed me to sing, like act, dance, be on TV. But it was a weird experience because ayoko talaga manalo at the time. I didn't want to be the big winner.
Why?
Kasi yung ibang housemates, mahirap talaga yung buhay nila. And
Weren't even trying, pero nanalo ka. Ayaw mong manalo, pero nanalo ka pa rin. So what
Yeah.
was your reaction when you won?
I couldn't believe it. Before I walked into the house, no one knew who I was.
Mahal ako na kayo lahat. Mahal na mahal ka rin namin, James.
And when I left the house, there wasn't a place in the Philippines I could go where people didn't recognize me. So it changed my life. And
Enjoy ka naman.
yes, definitely. But it showed me that there's so much more I can do. You know, there's so much more I can do. And if I learned something from Big Brother, it was, you know, to dream big. You know, you can always do more than you think you can do. After I won, you know, I thought I can go back to my life, maybe go back to school. But they said, no, you're going to tour, you're going to sing, we want you on ASAP. You know, they want to put me through workshops, teleseries, and it was a huge culture shock.
What do you like best? Singing, dancing, hosting, acting? Anong favorite mo?
Definitely not hosting.
Not
I don't. No.
Hindi mo type.
I tried the hosting on Showtime.
Oh.
I get too nervous when I'm standing next to Vice Ganda.
Totoo ba?
And they told me, but this time next year, you'll be the next matinee idol.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like, wow, okay, if you say so. And then 1 year later, we released Diary ng Pangit.
Love team. I mean, for most of you, that's what
I
happened.
think during my time, it was definitely one of the most effective ways, the most popular way. There was so much noise and hype around love teams during my time, so I was very lucky, actually.
kung magsalita ito, parang a lifetime ago. Kailan lang ba yon? How old were you?
No, that was like
You were
10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago.
Yes, many times it is.
Right? And then the relationship becomes so public, etc. I mean, look at Katniel, look at Enrique and Liza, Don Bell. You know, if they don't like the team, they end up splitting up. And then they end up with a team that the public also likes. So, is that a weird thing? I mean,
No, I think that's natural. You know, all things eventually will come to an end, but that's what was so beautiful about love teams, was because,
ang lalim na ba nun?
yeah.
Even for a moment, make them believe that there's forever. I think I'm going to use that for my next caption.
You can have it.
Ang galing! Okay, matalinong bata. Okay. So, but what is the most difficult thing about a love team?
I think with love teams at the time, there's so many rules. You know, to be in a love team, there was this image that I had to maintain that wasn't always me. I play all kinds of characters. I played Cross Sanford, you know, bad boy. Then I played a gangster, and then I played the boy next door. All these different characters that people love, but it's not always me. And I think sometimes the audience and the fans forget that. And
Gusto nila parating love team.
yeah, I think
You know,
the hardest part was yung expectation and the pressure.
So, you're happy to be out of a love team?
Being in a love team, I think, was the most instrumental thing to who I am today. It really made me who I am now. I discovered so much about myself being part of a love team and all the projects that I did. It's a phenomenon in the Philippines that doesn't exist anywhere else. So I'm so lucky to be part of a love team. But
But
you know,
now
like we
it's
said,
time for...
yeah, but it was time for me to discover more about myself, the next phase of my life, and I felt like that was music. You know, I wanted to know sino si James Reid kapag walang love team. You know, I'm always part of a duo, but who am I when I'm on my own? And I wanted to know. I was so curious. You know, I wanted to find out more. So, yeah.
Ayun. O, kita mo na. So, mamaya-maya, tatanungin natin si James kung ano bang mga natutunan niya tungkol sa sarili niya. Di ba? I've been hearing stories about you, by the way. And I'm going to be asking you about those stories.
From who?
From all over.
Sino?
Handa ka na ba? Oy, pero teka muna, patagalugin muna natin siya. Unti-unti na lumalabas yung Tagalog niya. Throw a line in straight Tagalog. Remember, he is an actor, a Filipino actor. Take it away.
Maiksi lang.
Maikli
Okay.
lang. Sige,
Yeah.
maikli lang.
Okay. This is actually, I remembered this from Otwal, my character Clark. What was the line?
And this is your camera.
Here? May nagsabi sa akin, kapag mahal ka, babalikan ka.
Okay! Pwede rin caption yun. Kaya magsipaglayasan kayo. Kung mahal niyo ako, babalikan niyo ako. Ganon yun, ano? Do you miss acting? The last time was 2019?
2019, Miss Granny with Sarah G.
Hoy! Ano yan?
Underground.
Freedom.
Light versus darkness.
Kung kumanta kayo para kayong namamatay sa gutom?
Ano bang kantang gusto mo?
Bakit mo iniwan ang pag-aarte? Talagang gusto mo mag-concentrate ng singing.
Yes, I released my first original album noong 2017, and at that time, my passion was really shifting back towards music.
Correct.
And I'd started my own music label, Careless Music. It felt more personal and more rewarding creatively.
At marami pa siyang natutunan tungkol sa sarili niya. At marami pa talaga akong tanong, pero mamasyal muna tayo.
Let's do it.
Pasyal-pasyal pag may time. Magkakatabi naman ang kanyang mga restaurant dito sa poblasyon.
Yes.
Yan. So, here we are.
This one is called Peruana.
Peruana.
Yes, Peruana. Also Japanese Peruvian,
Okay.
but mas focused sa Peruvian cuisine.
Mas focus on Peruvian cuisine.
Yes.
Talaga may ganun pala, no? What is it about Japanese Peruvian that you're obsessed about?
I love Japanese food, and Peruvian food is like ceviche, raw fish, so it actually goes really well together.
Okay. Where do you find your chefs?
So I have business partners that I work with. We actually met during the pandemic, and that's when we partnered up. And we decided to go into restaurants, create new businesses. So they really handle the F&B side.
Right.
And ako mas entertainment.
Wow, alam mo, ang lakas ng loob mo, ha. I must say, you really have an adventurous spirit. Kasi hindi madali ang food business.
Yes.
How are you finding it right now?
Mahirap siya. It's a very competitive. It's a very competitive business to be in, especially poblacion. It's very competitive, but it's also very rewarding.
Rewarding.
Yeah.
Because I think parang may revenge travel, there's also revenge eating.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Parang hindi nawawala ng tao ang restaurant, ano? Siyempre, hindi tayo makapasok kasi may event sa loob.
Yes, I'm
Pero,
sorry.
ay, yan palang ulam na. Yung entrance palang ulam na. And by the way, meron pa tayong papasyalan, hindi pa tayo tapos. Kaya huwag kayong mawawala. Only on Korina Interviews. That's really nice.
Ang mikroponong ito'y naglalahad ng saloobin, oras na para ipasa sa bagong makatanabing. Galing ay ipamalas, pangarap ilabas, itodo ang lakas, rap sa Pilipinas.
Ang maprinsipyong sa G1.
Dapat nakikinabang ka sa mabuting nagawa ng papa mo sa ibang tao nung nabubuhay pa siya.
Hindi ko gagamitin ang alaala ni Papa para lang magkatrabaho agad ako.
At ang rich boy na si Yondo,
patunayan mo sa kanilang lahat na karapat-dapat kang maging tagapagmana ko. Pero kung ayaw mo, itatapon kita rito at magsisimula ka sa wala.
sabay sumubok maghanap ng trabaho. Pero isa nga lang ba ang magtatagumpay?
Ako ang anak na may-ari. Magiging boss mo ako.
House of Bluebird. Gabi-gabi, 8:30 p.m. sa Net25. Meron daw espiya sa Evergreen.
O, sige na.
At mukhang may kinalaman na naman dito si Eric.
Bakit mo naman ninakaw yung customer's information ng Evergreen?
Pero ang usap-usapan sa office, si Vivian daw ang may gawa.
Hindi kaya gusto lang niyang gumanti kay Mr. Sheng?
At ang magkakamping Cindy at Mandy, ayaw talagang tigilan si Vivian.
Makukunan ka naman, di ba? Si Vivian kaya ang sisihin nating dalawa para hindi na siya pansinin ni Andrew.
Hello, Cindy.
Pwede ka ba bukas ng lunch?
Para saan?
Gusto kitang kausapin.
Hey guys, I'm excited for you to be here. Come join me today as I give you a tour on the new home of Kelis, the Kelis Complex. Let's check it out.
At dahil gusto nga niyang malaman kung ano pa ang naghihintay para sa kanya as if naman hindi pa niya hawak ang mundo sa kanyang mga kamay, eto pat humahanap pa si James ng ano pang iba pang planeta na pwede niyang tuntungan at i-conquer, Nax. So you put up Careless. It's a music label.
Music label, yes.
So how you're finding it more rewarding? You were saying, di ba, sabi mo?
Yes, rewarding, but it was super challenging. Starting a music label, indie music label. There's no backing from any other company. It's really just us.
Mahirap talaga yan.
Yeah, it's hard. It was hard to balance being an artist and then the business of being in music, in the music industry.
It's not enough that you're talented, you have the passion, or you have a good song. It's not enough. Ang dami pang kailangan, di ba?
Yeah. So I had to build a team. A team of people, the people I work with in Careless. We've been through so much together. We've learned from so many mistakes, so many challenges, and it's been an amazing journey with everyone.
Okay, so you haven't given up on that? No.
No.
So, tuloy-tuloy lang yon. O bakit nagalit ang tao kasi umalis? Una, nagalit sila dahil wala ka ng ka-love team. Diba, may ganun eh. They want the love teams to stay forever, no? And then nagalit sila dahil pumunta ka ng LA. They thought
I moved.
You moved to LA, but...
Yes. Well, I met one of the members of Far East Movement. One of the members is Filipino, and he wanted to bring me out to LA to work with producers, songwriters, just make music, like practice, get better. And so I went to LA.
So welcome to the Careless Crib in LA.
Tapos pag dumating ko, I saw on the news everywhere, James Reid moved to LA to chase his career in Hollywood.
Okay.
Like, what? I just left. I just left.
Pero hindi mo ba talaga pangarap yun? I mean, you can do it. I mean, you're still young.
Yes, but I want to do it my way. I want to do it from the Philippines as a Filipino artist. I don't want to move to LA and just be an American artist. That's not who I am. I'm Filipino, and my fans are Filipino. My roots are here in the Philippines, so I want to make it from the Philippines outwards.
So was LA good? I mean, the experience in LA. What
It was
What
incredible.
was your takeaway from that?
I learned so much about music. I got to work with some of the best producers in the world. Like, for example, the Stereotypes. Silang nag-produce ng 24K Magic, right?
Yeah,
Bruno Mars. Yeah,
And
so
then?
I was very lucky. I got to meet these types of producers, these types of songwriters. I learned to make in only 2 months. I think I made 30, 40 songs.
Wow. Where do you get your inspiration? What do you write about?
It's funny. Before each writing session, para siyang therapy. They ask, what are you going through today? What's on your heart? What's on your mind? And sometimes the first 2 hours of the session is just talking about feelings, talking about whatever, what's happening in the world before we start writing. So it's anything from past experience. Sometimes we just make it up. But after a while, you really start running out of things to write about. But I came back from LA with a whole album that I produced called Love Scene. I released it last year.
You and I, this moment's made for two, and that's just you and I.
So the industry now, the way I see it, because I've been here kind of forever, it's really changing before all our eyes. So different from how it was before.
Yeah.
So then, well, we had, our turntables. Naabutan ko pa yung turntable. And then, meron ka ng cassette. And then you have, of course, what else? CD. And then you landed the top 40. I mean, the DJs determine what the top 40 is. But now, it's really the public. Because everything is democratic. It's all online. What do you think about that? Is that good or is it more difficult for an artist?
I think it's good and bad. Like with most technology, there's always a good side, there's a bad side too. It's good because anyone can now make music. Anyone can make music and get it heard, promote themselves through social media, TikTok. Artists are coming from anywhere. It's not like before. Kailangan ng label, kailangan ng management.
Kailangan mag-audition.
Yes, kailangan ng pera. But then now, it can come from anywhere. So it's more opportunity. But I think the bad side also is it gets quite diluted. I don't know how to explain that. there's so much music that sounds the same.
Right.
Whereas before, it was more curated. The music was more curated. This is the music that's very, that's pushing us forward.
Well, first of all, the music from before, you can actually sing it. These days, parang hindi mo na alam. It's really more like sound than it is lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, pero you still like the old music? I mean, are you aware of it? Do you sing songs of?
I like music that are fun to sing to. So, I guess in that respect, yes, I do like kind of older songs.
Right.
My biggest inspiration growing up was Michael Jackson.
Okay, but aside from recreating music, came from acting, music, learned music abroad, but he also now is a businessman. So aside from, well, these restaurants that we're visiting one by one, you're also now a talent management agency.
Yes.
Why did you get into that?
I think what people don't talk about in the music industry is the money that artists get from streaming it's really not that much. You can't survive as an artist on streams alone. I think one stream in America is worth 10 times more than a stream in the Philippines. So artists here just aren't getting that much. It really comes from being able to do gigs, to perform, work with brands, that kind of thing. So artist management became a big part of what we do as well.
Okay, so right now, Liza Soberano is contracted with you. How many artists do you have now?
We have currently 7 artists.
7.
Yes, under Careless Music.
Pero parang maganda yun, 7 lang muna, para you can focus on each of them.
Yes.
Because if you have too many,
yeah,
diba?
that becomes a problem when there's too many artists. You can't really take care of them, and I don't want to add more to the roster, at least for now, because the really, I guess, tough part about managing artists and a music label, you're dealing with people's hopes and dreams.
Correct.
They want to be a star. They want to make music. They want to perform sa Araneta. They want to, make music for the world. But in reality, it's 1 in a million that actually get that chance. So the tough part is you're dealing with people's hopes and dreams. So, putting things in perspective, managing their expectations,
Ang hirap
so they don't get
niyan.
hurt. It's it's hard also emotionally.
Exactly. Pero, sige na nga, okay na tayo sa karir niya, di ba? Eto na yung mga talagang gusto nating tanungin. Bakit ang kinis ng mukha niya? Ayan. Bakit ang puti-puti ng ngipin niya? Ano ang brand ng shoes na type niya? Di ba? Anong jeans mo? Anong ginagawa mo sa bashers? Oh, wow. Everybody has bashers, right? What do you say to people dictating on your love life? Ayan.
To the bashers?
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to answer yet because
I'm
that's
sorry.
up next. Those are the real questions we wanna talk about. The James Reid that nobody knows. Sabi nila, bad boy siya. Ang good boy, saan galing yon? That's next. After our pasyal. Ay, another restaurant.
Yes.
Ganito pala itsura ng poblasyon in the daytime. Kasi
Yeah, I'm used to nighttime.
right,
poblasyon.
exactly. It's unrecognizable in the daytime. I love this place, but you know what? Can I just say that it looks kind of Mexican?
It's so the concept is Japanese Peruvian.
Oh,
So that's the Peruvian touch.
why.
Yeah.
Japanese Peruvian.
Yes.
What a strange combination.
Yes,
Why?
actually, no, the cuisine is called Nikkei. So it's really because there were Japanese that lived in Peru. They created Japanese Peruvian food.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Japonesa is
Okay.
it just means Japanese in Spanish.
Oh,
Japonesa.
Japonesa is
Yes.
Japanese in
In Spanish.
Ayon, Japonesa. Okay. May I just say that I am part Peruvian?
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
See?
that's the mix.
You learn something
That's the
every
mix. I see it.
day.
I see it.
So now, malalaman natin, ano ba ang kombinasyon ng Japanese and Peruvian? What a history. I never knew that. So are we going to sample?
Yes, please. Let's go. You guys hungry?
Inimbita ko na yung sarili ko. Halika na, kumain na tayo.
Let's go.
Tara. Wow! Ganito pala ang iced tea sa Peru, Japan. Somewhere between Peru and Japan, ganito ang itsura ng iced tea nila, di ba? Looks really special. So, you said that you love alamat. So, what do you think about your Japanese Peruvian food? You like it also?
No, alamat is a personal favorite because of the Filipino food, but this one is a close second.
Right.
Yeah, I love Japanese food, and this one has a twist to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Me, I love food, period, especially when I'm hungry. Okay, so I'm going to try this one, which is a kind of shrimp.
Yes,
Okay.
it's like a fried shrimp.
It's like a fried shrimp. Talagang ano siya, talagang curated, just like your music, very curated. By the way, paano mo napili yung jacuzzi to be your first, like, big venture?
I actually made jacuzzi last year when I was in LA. Jacuzzi. The best part about this song is the feature. So we have an international feature, a K-pop artist. His name's B.I. He was part of the boy band called Icon. And luckily I met
I know
him.
Icon.
Icon, yes.
Okay. Oy,
Luckily,
masarap ha. Masabi ko lang po. Sige, go.
we met in Korea when I was in Seoul. And he told me he's doing a tour in the Philippines. So they asked if I could open for him here. And after that, I showed him the song. And I thought we could work together.
새하얀 피부 검은 머리 술은 브랜디 손은 반짝이는 곳
So he featured on Jacuzzi. And he even came here to the Philippines to shoot the music video. And it turned out great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a pop dance track.
So you get to sing, dance. It's now on Spotify.
Yes, it's on Spotify, iTunes, music videos up on YouTube.
Right.
And you can go and stream it.
So you're happy. You're happy with how it's doing?
Yes, I'm happy how it turned out. I'm thankful for the support of all of BI's fans.
Right.
Also for everyone, all the cameos for the music video. We had Maris Rachel, we had Michelle D, AC Bonifacio.
Galing. Talaga? Parang meron kang golden touch, ha? Oh, claim
I like
it.
that. Golden touch.
Claim it. Everything you touch turns to gold. You better make sure because etong favorite ko, hindi nyo lang alam, kinakain ko na to kanina pa. It's called the bomb. And
Yes,
the bomb is really the bomb.
It's good. Actually, this is my favorite.
Really good. That's
This
your
one,
favorite.
It's the La Japonesa roll. It's one of the signatures.
La Japonesa
It's like
roll.
a spicy tuna,
Yum.
spicy tuna maki, but it's crispy rice.
Wow.
You need to try it. The
I
texture's really
think
good.
I'll try it behind the scenes kasi matatanggal lahat ng lipstick ko. Okay, but cheers!
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers! Japonesa, one of the favorites here in Poblacion. Malay nyo, makatabi ninyo si James Reid habang kumakain kayo, right?
I'm always here. So good.
Hi, I'm Art.
And I'm PJ.
Tara, samahan niyo kami.
Listen to our school's podcast.
At pag-usapan natin ang mga issues na mahalaga para sa ating mga teenagers.
Let's create art together in... Dito lang sa Net 25.
Kwentuhang makaka-relate kay you.
Menopause. Meron ka bang nararamdaman ng mga signs ng menopause?
Menopause really happens. In my case, I had a condition called endometriosis.
Miss Korina, ganda po ng hair nyo. Ano pong shampoo nyo?
Mapa-senior man kayo.
My apos are here. They're here with me and they give me such joy. And so, kung hindi ako magtatrabaho, how could I spoil them?
O Gen Z?
Nar is actually an accent from Australia. So like when you say no, you don't say no. They say nar.
Bida kayo dito.
Sumay!
Let's just always choose to be kind.
Kaya ugaliin ang tumutok kung saan masaya at maganda ang simula ng araw. 10 a.m. to 12, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, kada umaga.
A daughter, wife, mother, civic leader, COO, CEO, and president. She wears many hats with grace and dedication, making an indelible impact on her community and beyond. Meet Ms. Mary Carla Christine Reyes Sia, COO of CP Reyes Hospital in Tanawan, Batangas, and the Charter President of Soroptimist International of Malvar, who will let us learn a few management styles in running your businesses or organizations as Open for Business brings you empowering excellence, a conversation with a multifaceted leader.
It's like a stairs. So develop your rank and file, develop your supervisors, your managers, the directors that we have. Pag nakapag-train ka or nakapag-build ka ng employees na magagaling, you don't have to worry.
Open for Business with Cesar Vallejos, Sunday, 9 p.m.
Dear Boss Leng, ang ngalan ko po ay Pablo. Hoy, Pablo!
Ate, ano pa ako eh?
Ba't ka dyan na tumutulog? Yung sarili ka naman.
These are all office spaces, office rooms.
Wow. I love it. It's all the space you need.
Yeah.
Diba? Hindi mo naman
It
kailangan
doesn't feel like an office.
Yeah.
Para siyang bahay.
Para siyang bahay. Para siyang man cave.
Man cave.
Ang ganda. Ang dami nating pinasyalan. Okay, nandito tayo sa office niya at dito na tayo magtatanong ng kanyang beauty secret. Ay, ang layo. Okay, ito yung mga talagang questions na gusto naming malaman. Do men your age or 30, do you have beauty routines? Aminin, wag nang magpanggap.
Baka hindi nyo gusto ang answer.
Ano? Bakit? Wala? You wake up like this every day?
No, of course not.
Oh,
But,
paano?
you know, tubig lang.
Tubig
sabon.
lang?
Yeah.
Tubig pero galing Andes River? Ganon?
No.
Totoo?
I really don't do much.
Really?
Yeah.
Pero paano mo inaalagaan yung hair mo?
I don't shampoo my hair every day, every other day.
Alright.
Yeah, because if anything, that's more my, routine.
Okay.
It's actually healthier to shampoo every other day.
That's true.
Because it strips the oil.
Right.
When there's no oil, it doesn't grow. It gets
Right.
thinner.
Correct. You mean, never ka nagka-pimple sa mukha?
Yes, of course I do.
You did. Your
Anytime.
teeth. Okay, your teeth. Inborn? Veneers?
No, it's all natural.
All natural? Nag-braces?
Yes.
Oh, you did braces. Why? What were your teeth like before?
Not so bad, but I removed it early. When I came to the Philippines.
What is a date like? How do you ask for a date from a girl?
I'm a very straight up, very forward person. I just ask straight up. I really like you, and yeah, maybe we can go out, something like that.
How do you know that you really like her? You don't even know her.
Sometimes you can just tell, just from their energy, that you're on the same vibe, same wavelength. Yeah.
Pero nangyari na rin na akala mo like mo pero hindi mo pala like.
Definitely.
Meron din.
Yeah, there's been situations.
There's
like
been duds.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so what will determine whether from date 1 magkaka-date 2? Oy, mga tip na yan, ha? From date 1, magkaka-date 2. What tells you na, okay, I want to see her again?
If it was effortless, if it felt easy, if it felt like you couldn't really be yourself, or the jokes you make, they don't really hit, or you don't really understand, you're talking about two different things. If it didn't feel easy, if it feels forced,
Right.
then I don't think there'd be a second one.
So ano yun, ghosting na lang yun? Hindi mo na lang siya tatawagan, ganun? Or you actually say, we're not going to see each other again?
I think
yun?
it's an unspoken thing. Like you just know at the end of a date.
At the end of the date.
Yeah.
Tanungin na natin kung anong brand ng kanyang sneakers. Okay, your OOTD today. What kind? You like slacks that are slacks that are
Yeah, a
loose?
mix. Well, I mean, this is an office, so we like to keep it, professional. But then also we're all very young. We're in the music industry, so we like to keep it fun. So, it's not too strict here.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what all this is. I'm definitely wearing Gucci right now.
Right.
I just got these ones. The
You're kind
Gucci
of preppy.
loafers.
Are you preppy?
A little bit.
You're a bit preppy. I like preppy. Not too much.
Not too much.
I don't like grunge.
I like mixing it a bit preppy, but then like jeans, make it a bit casual.
Ayun. How do you handle bashers? Ayan, chismis, hindi mo pinapansin. But bashers are very intrusive. They actually go into your space, in your page, and insult you. Anong ginagawa mo?
Nothing.
Come on, you don't delete them or what?
No, there's some occasions when, yes, I would delete it if I think it's offensive for other people around me. But when it comes to me, I've been in the industry for so long, and there's been ups and downs, sobrang daming bashers, but at the same time, there's so much support, and I've learned to not care what people think.
Is that the reason why you're called careless?
That might have something to do with it.
Bakit
Maybe.
careless? Di walang
Maybe.
pakialam.
Maybe.
Diba?
That's a subconscious thing. But, with all the bashers, I've learned to just, people don't have to like me. I don't need everyone to like me. Who told me? You can be the sweetest peach in the world, but then someone's not going to like peaches, so it's fine.
Right.
But the only thing I would say is, I think they should be careful and have respect for other people.
So, aside from being a record producer, he also wants to be a chef. Teka muna,
I
marami
used to
ka-
want to be a chef.
You used to be.
Yes,
Okay, that's
that's it.
why you like restaurants.
Mhm.
Okay, but now you don't have time to be a chef.
I used to love cooking. Actually, kung hindi ako artista, I would have been a chef.
Totoo ba?
Yeah, that was my dream before. And then show business and fame changed everything.
Oo nga no?
Yes, it was hard to go to the grocery store.
Right. But everything, you at least you have a fallback. You can always fall back on cooking, etc. So, James has taken a break from acting kasi nakafocus siya ngayon sa pagkanta-kanta niya. Abangan niyo pala ha, dahil kakanta si James mamaya. Ang dami nating ginawa sa episode na ito. But, do you plan to go back to TV or a movie?
Yes, I do. We have plans for next year.
Okay.
Yes, very excited. Things that we're also producing, being produced by Careless, both in film and TV.
Wow. So,
Yes.
Careless will also go into production.
Into production.
Wow.
So Careless is really transitioning to an entertainment company, not just music.
Okay. So, what's the latest baby that we have to look out for? This thing you're going to sing?
No, not this one.
Okay.
I think the next biggest project coming out, galing sa Careless, or a Careless artist, would be for Liza Soberano. She has her Hollywood film, Lisa Frankenstein. It's coming out in February next year.
Wow,
Malapit na.
exciting.
That's really weird, Lisa.
Wow, ang galing. Biro mo 30 What a tour! One of my favorite episodes of all.
Thank you. That's
I had so much fun.
I'm lucky. That's every week for me.
Talaga?
Every week.
Every
Ganun.
week. Sarap naman ng buhay. Sana all. Ganyan-ganyan lang sa poblasyon. Pakain-kain, pasinging-singing, making money on the side. Why not? Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And the world is at your feet, James. Do well.
Thank you so
We
much. I
expect
appreciate
a lot from you. Okay? Okay. High five tayo dyan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
This program